Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley does not care to meet Savannah's boyfriend Robert. It has been revealed that Todd Chrisley is not interested in meeting his daughter's boyfriend. Savannah Chrisley is dating Robert Shiver. However, he has a lengthy past and Todd does not seem to care to meet him. How do Robert and Savannah feel about this? Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Savannah Chrisley is dating Robert Shiver. Savannah Chrisley is dating Robert Shiver. However, Robert has a lengthy past. He has 3 children. He shares the children with his ex-wife. However, his ex-wife and her new boyfriend tried to hire a hitman to kill Robert. This was a crazy experience that no one saw coming. The two are now in jail and Robert has full custody of his children. He and his ex-wife are not yet legally divorced. Savannah has revealed that this is what is slowing down their relationship. She seems ready to have a child with him, just not when he is still legally married. It has been revealed that Todd Chrisley is not open to the idea of meeting Robert Shiver. Robert opened up about it on Savannah's podcast. Savannah revealed that a lot of the reason is that Robert is 12 years older than her and has 3 children. There is a lot to accept there. It seems that Robert is on good terms with Julie. However, Todd is not as open to meeting him as they would have hoped. Robert understands why Todd is being standoffish. However, he is hoping that he will get to meet him this year and change his perspective. Savannah is bummed about it. However, she seems to understand as well. Ever since Todd Chrisley walked out of federal prison a free man, he's made it abundantly clear he's not here to entertain anyone else's drama, not even if that drama has Savannah Chrisley's manicured fingerprints all over it. So when the topic of Savannah's new boyfriend, Robert, came up, Todd gave a shrug, a smirk, and a response no one saw coming. "I don't care to meet him," he said coolly in a recent interview on his newly revived podcast, Chrisley Confessions Reborn. "God bless whoever signs up for that ride. But I've got enough on my plate without trying to play chaperone to some new flavor of the month." And just like that, the reality TV dad, who once micromanaged everything from his children's wardrobe choices to their romantic prospects, made it clear prison time may have mellowed his appearance, hello, gray hair, and a few new worry lines, but not his savage honesty. Savannah, of course, was less than thrilled. The 26-year-old entrepreneur, podcast host, and caretaker of her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe has been juggling more responsibilities than most people twice her age. Add a romantic relationship into the mix, and she was hoping for at least a little support from dear old dad. What she got instead? Cold indifference. And a bit of shade. Todd's acting like Savannah brought home a stray dog. A source close to the family joked. Robert's not just some guy she met in a bar. He's thoughtful, successful, and honestly, the most grounded person she's dated in a while. But Todd doesn't care. It's like he's emotionally on strike. Robert, for his part, is trying to stay out of the fray. A 30-year-old commercial real estate investor from Texas, Robert is clean-cut, quiet, and decidedly not the kind of guy who usually end up in a Chrisley controversy. But dating Savannah means being wrapped in the velvet rope of celebrity and stepping into a media minefield where every move is dissected and every parent, apparently, plays hardball. According to insiders, Robert did make an effort. He reportedly sent Todd a handwritten letter. Yes, a letter, because Robert is an old soul, Savannah said, introducing himself and expressing admiration for Todd's faith and resilience post-prison. The reply? Radio silence. "I respect anyone who's willing to write a letter in 2025, Todd later joked on his podcast. "But I'm not looking for pen pals. I'm looking for men who know how to handle a Chrisley woman. That takes more than good handwriting and a 6-figure income." Ouch. This isn't the first time Todd has thrown shade at Savannah's romantic choices. Fans may recall his open disdain for ex-fiancé Nick Curdell's, whose relationship with Savannah was rocky, complicated, and heartbreakingly ended in tragedy. But Todd insists his hesitation this time has nothing to do with past trauma. And
Look, I
everything
love
to
my
do
daughter
with
more than
life, he said. But I've just spent years fighting for my freedom, my dignity, and my soul. I don't have the energy to vet every man that walks into her life. That's her journey now. I raised her to know right from wrong. If she chooses wrong, that's on her. Savannah, of course, didn't take that quietly. On her own podcast, Unlocked, she clapped back in classic Chrisley style. I get it. Dad's tired. He's gone through hell. And maybe he wants a break. But just because you went to prison doesn't mean you get to check out of being a parent. She paused, then added with a laugh, besides, Robert's not asking for approval. Just dinner. Or even lunch. A handshake would do. I mean, dang. Fans have been eating it up. Social media is divided, with some praising Todd for setting boundaries and others accusing him of being a reality TV narcissist stuck in the past. One fan wrote, Todd Chrisley thinking he's too good to meet his daughter's boyfriend is peak delusion. Another chimed in, he's not wrong. Savannah has a type, and that type is trouble with good hair. Meanwhile, Nanny Faye, always the voice of reason and mischief, has already met Robert and loves him. He brings me flowers every time he visits, she told fans in a live stream. I don't know what's wrong with Todd. But if Robert can handle Savannah and her daddy issues, he's already passed the test in my book. Grayson, too, has bonded with Robert, calling him chill and saying it's nice to have a big brother type around the house. As for Chloe, she reportedly just likes that he brings donuts. In the midst of all this, Robert remains publicly silent, rarely posting and declining interviews. But according to Savannah, that's exactly what she loves about him. He's the calm to my chaos, she said recently. And honestly, I don't need my dad to like him. I just need him to love me, and he does. Still, behind the bravado, it's clear that Todd's chilly stance is about more than just being too busy. Some believe he's quietly struggling with how much has changed while he was away, and how quickly his children grew up without him. He missed years, one insider explained. Birthdays, heartbreaks, milestones. Coming back into that is jarring. He's trying to protect himself, maybe even control what he still can. Rejecting Robert is easier than accepting that Savannah is a grown woman now. But if Todd's ice-cold disinterest in Robert is a form of emotional self-protection, Savannah's response has been nothing short of defiant grace. I love my dad, she said, but I won't live my life based on his comfort level. I'm not asking for permission anymore. I'm living. And maybe, just maybe, that's what scares Todd the most. Not Robert, not the relationship, but the fact that for the first time in Savannah's life, she doesn't need her father's approval to be happy. The Chrisley family may be rebuilding, but like any good Southern mansion, the foundation has to be checked. And sometimes, it turns out the cracks aren't in the walls, but in the relationships that were supposed to weather any storm. Meanwhile, Nanny Faye, always the voice of reason and mischief, has already met Robert and loves him. He brings me flowers every time he visits, she told fans in a live stream. I don't know what's wrong with Todd, but if Robert can handle Savannah and her daddy issues, he's already passed the test in my book. Grayson, too, has bonded with Robert, calling him chill and saying it's nice to have a big brother type around the house. As for Chloe, she reportedly just likes that he brings donuts. In the midst of all this, Robert remains publicly silent, rarely posting and declining interviews. But according to Savannah, that's exactly what she loves about him. He's the calm to my chaos, she said recently. And honestly, I don't need my dad to like him. I just need him to love me, and he does. Still, behind the bravado, it's clear that Todd's chilly stance is about more than just being too busy. Some believe he's quietly struggling with how much has changed while he was away, and how quickly his children grew up without him. He missed years, one insider explained. Birthdays, heartbreaks, milestones. Coming back into that is jarring. He's trying to protect himself, maybe even control what he still can. Rejecting Robert is easier than accepting that Savannah is a grown woman now.